Alright guys, so we are at the Ford dealership right now. Reason being is we're going to drop off the Mustang. It starting to have issues with the window. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the window would go up and down randomly, the passenger side. And also the horn isn't working at the moment. It could be a problem with the airbag, not sure. But we're going to go ahead and drop it off. Hopefully we get a rental, and we'll see how long they take with the car, but we're going to have to leave it here. So we are in line right now. The car is very dirty. There she goes. Alright guys, so this seems to be the car that we're going to be driving in for now. Got a nice little Ford Escape. Don't know how long they're going to keep the car for, but for now we're going to be riding this little beast here.
Oh, I don't know how to drive this.
Damn! Even got the new screen, all the updated features. I don't think that's digital. It almost looks digital. But damn, dual clutch. I don't know what that is. It looks like we got a race mode. Setting off. Whoa. Damn, that's a lot of squeaks. Oh, there goes the Mustang. Dual burnout. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. God. God. Alright guys, so I don't know if you just seen that, but we're leaving the dealership, and as soon as we're coming out, this dude wants to almost wreck another rental from their place, and we're barely exiting this parking place. So it's like, you drive a Mustang, you're finna wreck an Escape. Alright guys, so we're here with my beautiful Mustang, and sadly we have some bad news. The other day, I don't know how it happened, where it happened, but I so happened to wake up and I seen this on my rear passenger side panel. And as I woke up and I was walking closer to the car, I did see I seen like a big dent on the back of the car. And as I walked closer, it just looked like a big ding. But what's funny is it couldn't have been a door ding, and it couldn't have been like, you know, another car backing into it. It wasn't that bad, but it was bad enough to where you would notice it. And then again, it's on the best, I would say one of the best parts of the car, on right above the back tire. So once I seen that, I didn't get to take a picture of it or anything, but I took the car to work, jacked it up, took the wheel off, and I couldn't get to the actual dent and pull it out just because it was on the body line, and I wasn't able to get like something to take out dents to take it out. So what I had to do was I had to go from the inside, take the fender well off. But that issue was right behind the fender well. There's another piece of metal where it blocks you from being able to push anything out on that fender. So what I had to do was I had to drill a hole, and I made it almost like a door. So I didn't drill the whole piece completely off. I left it there, and it's behind the whole, what's called the God dang it, I just said it, the fender well. And it's right behind the fender well, so I cut a hole, and then once you get behind that, then it's the actual piece, which is here. So as you see there, let me go ahead and get it. So here is the damage, guys. It's not as bad as it looked. I did try my best to push it out, but it really was actually like this whole thing was dented in. So it looks way better than what it was, but you can still notice it. And I do plan on taking the car to go get all these dings off. I don't know if you could get this here on camera, but got one there, and I got a couple on that side from when it held. So I am gonna go ahead and get a quote for that. Don't know how much they'll charge me. Hopefully it ain't too much, but I'm gonna have to take that off. I did make it look better, but it's still there and it bothered me. But good news is we did get some parts off eBay that I wanted to try on the car. They were pretty cheap. Just wanted to try them out. I went ahead and got them to see how they were gonna look. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what all we got for the car. I do have them right now in the trunk. Most of it came in today. So first things first, I did want to complete the whole car with basically like almost like a little wide body type thing going. So I went ahead, bought these, and this is gonna be for the back. So just like we have these that we added, and as you see it's gloss black, I got these also for it, and these are gonna go right here, and it's gonna look like that. So it's gonna go with the rest of the car. And my plans for the front are going, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint this gloss along with this piece, and I'll also go ahead and be doing this here, just this piece here, so it could go with this here, and just so it could all match up perfectly. But it is a process. I am gonna go ahead and paint that after I do all this. Now for this issue here, I am gonna get that fixed, but I don't want to throw more money into this car, like doing all that, just because I want to get the Corvette running already, and I'm just waiting to see what all I'm gonna need for that car. But we'll get into that in another video. So basically for now, went ahead and got this. And another thing we also picked up are the studs. So these right here are the ones that I did buy off of this website, and I had these actually for a while. I just haven't got a chance to put them on, but we're gonna be replacing the ones on the car, the ones that y'all seen get stripped. And as y'all see here, the reason I got these right here, which is the spacers, I believe it's like 1.25 or 1 inch. And reason we got those were not only to bring the tires and wheels out so it could all be flush. I do say these right here, they already come looking perfect, as you see how it sticks out there. But we're gonna need a little bit more, just because for now I will be trying these on, see how these look. These are the, these are the wide body, forgot what these are called, panels, wide body panels or something. But we're gonna go ahead and be trying on these, see how everything looks with the whole thing. And I won't be showing y'all this video just because I'm not gonna install it just yet, but it is something that I wanted to show you guys that came in. And these are the next plans for this car as far as looks. And I was hoping, hopefully that piece there will be able to cover that dent for now. It doesn't look too bad, but hopefully it does cover it. And that's pretty much it, guys, for as far as the next mods coming for this car. Like I said, the dents, that'll be taken care of. I would also, once they do the dents, see if they could buffer it out, make all the swirls go away. Alright guys, so what I decided to do, I didn't mention this in the video, or in any other video. I never did mention this, but it just came to my mind today, and I wanted to try it out just to see how it would come out. But I went to Walmart and I picked up this here, and it is a gloss black vinyl spray. I was gonna go with the plasti dip and then do a gloss coat over it just to see how it would come out. And I did want something that you could peel off just in case I didn't like how it came out. And this is something that you can peel off, but it's my first time trying it. Usually go with plasti dip, but we're gonna go ahead and try this out. And what we're gonna be trying this out on is gonna be the front bumper on the new front bumper, the GT500 one. I did take it off. I currently don't have no bumper on the car right now. I'm not gonna use it for the rest of the week. It's been raining real bad, and it is pretty sketchy. So for now, I do have the bumper off, and I already cleaned it up, taped everything up. And what I'm gonna do is, basically, I'm not doing the whole bumper, but I will show you guys here. So basically, as I said in the last video, this piece here is gonna match with the fender. I didn't want those two pieces to one be matte and the other one be gloss, and you could tell, you know, the color difference. So I am gonna leave the rest the way it is just because it goes with the hood. I will be doing this gloss black so it can go with the side skirts, and I'm gonna be doing this gloss black along with all this here. That will go with the body, and all the rest will stay matte. I already got both sides taped down. I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying it down using this here. That way we're gonna get no overspray. I got that side already taped up and everything good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shaking up the can, run it through, do a light coat. I'll probably do 3 coats on each side, and if I have to, I'll be also able to throw another spray can that I bought. It was 2X gloss. I'll be throwing it over that one just to see if that's a better coat. And I could always peel it off, guys, if, you know, if it don't come out good. So doesn't really matter. I'm just trying it out. I like to try out things myself, see how it comes out. I might save myself a good $500 doing this at a paint shop, and it looks perfectly fine if I do it like this. So doesn't hurt to try. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and once everything's done, I'll go ahead and show y'all. So the first coat is on. I gotta say, with the first coat, I'm already liking it. Still got probably like 3 more coats to go. I'm trying to keep it light. I probably did go a little bit heavy on this piece here, but if it works like plastic dip, it'll dry up quick and we won't have to worry about no drips or nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and continue, and I'll keep y'all updated. Alright, so here we have the finishing touch. So what I did was I added 3 coats of the vinyl thing, and then after I added 3 coats or 4 coats of the gloss 2X. So here is the can that I used for the first coats. As you see here, it says peelable vinyl coating. Then after I used this here. Now I did see after I had already bought it, it would have been probably better to use the high gloss, but this one works for just fine. As of now, the paint is still kind of wet, so I mean, other than that though, it looks like it's gonna come out pretty good. So the reason I have the stock bumper next to this one is because I wanted to try to get as close as possible to that color. I mean, but it's gonna be real hard too, just because, you know, that's done with a professional. As long as it looks better than how it was and actually blends in from pretty far, it's all that matters. I mean, I do have something that is gonna go here, so not really too worried about it not exactly matching, just because I have that part that we're throwing on, and it'll probably throw it off a little bit. So just go ahead and look at that paint. I do have tape. That's the tape all right there, and everything's all aligned. But as you see, the nice finishing touch, and this is the difference between this one here, which is pretty dirty, to this one. So paint's still wet. Alright guys, so it is the following day, and I already took this side off. As you can see how everything came out here. It did mess up right there, and also a little bit in there, but I don't think it'll be noticeable. I still got to take out the other side. That's what I'm working on now. Just look how it came out. And also, I already did install the other piece that goes with the side skirt. Installed it back here. So we got it on both sides now. Looks pretty good. Hasn't grown on me too much, but as of now, everything looks good. I think it'll be better once it goes with the side fenders that I bought. So alright, so I didn't get to film the process of me putting the bumper back on, but I did just do that, and I gotta say the color still looks kind of the same. Looks almost the same as what it was. As you could tell here, this is the new gloss part, and then the rest is all the same. So I only did the side piece and also the pocket with that side. So didn't really do too much. Didn't make too much of a difference, but it was worth trying it out. It doesn't hurt to see how it would come out. It does look alright, but it is still gonna have to get painted later. It does go well. It all fits well. The front bumper with this new piece back here, everything just goes perfectly. As you see, everything's sticking out there. I did give it a wash also. Need to throw some tire shine on these. What I've already started doing is working on putting the side fenders on that I bought. I was questionable about it. I didn't really want to drill on the car, but I already went ahead and started on it. I made a little hole. That's the hole that I'm gonna screw up first. That way because I don't have nobody holding it for me. So I went to go ahead and drill this hole. That way it could hold it while I level everything out, and then I'll mark where I'm gonna go ahead and set everything up. So I already drilled my first hole. Now I just gotta screw something on there. I do have to go buy some bolts. That way I can bolt it up from the back of the fender. I still haven't went to go buy that. I am gonna go look for some black ones. That way everything can go good. And I already drilled some holes inside of the fender here. So I already marked my holes, drilled them there as you see. Small little holes, not too big. But I'm gonna go ahead and screw it down. That way I could line everything up perfectly, and we'll go from there. So I just finished up one side. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. That way I could show y'all how it came out from the front. Once I do the front, I'm gonna see how the back looks still, and I'm gonna just see if I even have to do the back. I already made my dot right here, as you see. So now I'm finna just get the drill and drill that hole in, and then after that we could attach the fender on, and then we'll move it around to see where the other holes can go, and then we'll just drill them from there. So it is the following day, and the Mustang is all done. I do have all the fenders all around it on. Everything's on the car other than the spacers, because they didn't fit. They were a little bit too small. I needed them a little bit bigger, but other than that, the car looks pretty good without the spacers so far. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys right now. Everything lines up and goes perfectly. I was sketchy about drilling holes into the fenders, as I mentioned. Went ahead and did it. Once I got the first one done, it was like, might as well just continue. Did the first ones, and it just wouldn't look complete if it didn't have the back ones on. So here you have it, guys. This is my little baby wide body 5.0. This is probably the cheapest route you could go with for looks like this. Little small wide body. So I did add all of this here, and I did mention I added this so it could go with all the whole front. But everything came out perfectly. I do still need the spacers to bring out the tires a little bit more. Good thing is these tires aren't too tucked in. As you see, they still stick out there, but I do want it to kind of get as close as possible to that bigger fender. That way it could be a nice finish, everything flush. But let me know what you guys think. I will be putting where I bought the parts at down in the description, and I don't know if I could like put a link on there, but these parts are from eBay, cheap parts, and really all you had to do was do the measurements. I measured everything out. You got to be careful buying these parts that aren't really for these cars. Just make sure you measure out the stuff before you go ahead and buy it. You have to measure the car, and of course see what size the pieces are. So really proud of the finish. Everything came out perfect, and I can't wait to take it out on its first meet. But this car has already been getting attention on the road. People just staring at it, giving thumbs up. Feels good. Feels like a different car, but Haven't got really time to enjoy it. I do want to take it out more. It's been raining a little bit too much, and I think it's finna come down any second now. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Alright guys, so that is gonna be a wrap for today's video. I did forget to film an outro yesterday. I am at work right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I really did like the way it came out. All the fitments, everything came out just as I planned. I did, like I said guys, if you want these parts, do the measurements on your car before even buying it. There is a lot of them out there, a lot of the same parts, but they have different fitments, different measurements of the parts. So go ahead, if you want to go ahead and buy those, I will be putting it at the bottom, the link. So if you guys like the way it came out, go ahead and leave comments. Let me know what you guys think. I have already been getting a lot of good compliments on it out here on the road. But I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Keep supporting the channel and just stick with me down this road. Thank you.